Hi guys, how's it going? Good news. I'm sorry about the light. It's always very sunny, and then when I want to do a video, it's not very sunny. So it happens. Um, I actually finished the iris specification, I think, in record time. The whole spec, 2 years, in maybe a couple of weeks or so. Um, but the funny thing is, what happened is, I I was looking at the specification which I printed off as all the other ones, and I noticed it was kind of the content seemed a bit basic, and I noticed that it said 2014. So I thought to myself, maybe is it out of date? And before I went too much into it, I looked online and there was a newer one, which is frustrating. So I realized actually there is a newer one, 2017. So I better do that one. But of course, I didn't want to go through the trouble of actually printing it out again. So I just looked at it online, and therefore, this is paint, not dead. I'm going to pretend that this is the spec, and I've loved the Irish spec. Some good content, pretty basic. It's very similar to some of the other specs, nothing too crazy. Obviously, I finished it the quickest so far, so it was kind of a whiz, really. So much love for it, really. Nothing bad about the Irish spec. Great stuff. Northern Ireland. Also, doing this spec has made me actually have a look at the map of Northern Ireland. It's got a funny shape. Yeah. These things that you don't really think of doing. Yay! Let's have one last smiley face. Wee! So this is the Irish spec. It's good. We like it. And then of course, let's have something on this one as well, just because obviously it's the physical one, even though it is out of date. Same Crayola. Let's pick whatever comes up, which is an orange red or whatever, and just basically same old, same old. I don't have my mother with me here today. She's still at work, and I'm very impatient to get this done, so maybe I'll do another clip of her where she gets back, or maybe not. Maybe the Irish spec has been so swift and hassle-free that the video will be swift and hassle-free too. A sort of you barely notice it happened type thing, really. And of course, the bottom line, really. Sorry, how am I holding this? The bottom line, really, is that I got up to the last one, which is OCR. So this is happening very quickly. Darlene, I do have Darlene with me. Are you here? She is naked. Do you want to sign the spec? Because Mother's not here. It's fine. I'll not show you boo. We'll see if Darlene wants to sign it when she's clothed. But we can have a look at the last one, which is OCR, which I expect to be. I'm gonna enshrine it as the new one. This is my pen. Pizza.de. I got it in Berlin from a student goodie bag. One of the canteens we went to. Just a random story. It's raining. It's very miserable outside right now. I don't know if you can actually see it raining. It's like whenever you try to film rain or snow, you can never actually see the precipitation. So this is ahead of schedule. And this is great. This is great. This is fantastic. I've been so deeply involved with it, as you can imagine, that I will need a period of time to actually snap out of it and go back to thinking about, the big picture and how the website is going to be relaunched and redesigned and things like that. So yeah. Okay. This is the digital spec. It's very cool. I thought maybe of printing it out. Right, I think Darlene's taken a shower, so like honestly, I'm just not even gonna wait. Let's just put this up with no further faffing amongst all the other ones. So this is the Northern Irish one, the latest edition. I'm going to try to find the middle point. All of them sort of fall apart because I didn't even use this one for long, but this one was falling apart anyway. So let's put it on top of all these. See if it fits in. Oh, quite tight there now. There we go. On top of all these. Look at this. It's like a forest. It's like a forest of freaking specifications. Sometimes I'm trying to find myself. Hello. Sometimes I ask myself, why am I doing this? It's like there is no one on planet Earth whose job it is to go through all 6 biology UK specifications with a fine-tooth comb and actually go through all the content and write up all the content. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And it's just like, do you know why? Because I find it really easy, because I'm talented, because I enjoy it, because you find it useful. It's kind of that Venn diagram of what are you good at, what do you enjoy doing, and what can be useful for others. And that's kind of in the middle of that. And it's something that I started 6 years ago and then kind of abandoned for a while, and now I'm back to it. So it's kind of been in the background. It's always been there, but I've not always really noticed it. Knackered, you know when it rains and the air is really humid and your joints, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my joints, like my grandma would, but you do feel it in your body. You do feel it's like everything's weary, you know. You feel it. Anyway, so that was a quick one, to be honest. CCEA, the Northern Irish spec, has been kind of a walk in the park. Really straightforward, and I can't wait to get to OCR and actually having finished all of them and get onto the exciting part, which is redesigning, relaunching, implementing new things. It's just super exciting. So I'm just going to keep going in this creative but very sort of low-key place where I'm now finishing off the final spec, and then really reboot myself and reboot the Biologist. And yeah, it's all very exciting. So I'll catch up with you later. Also, by the way, let's not forget, at the time of this video, it is A-level results month or week or whatever. So I made a video about this sort of thing. Obviously, it can be so unfairly stressful. But good luck to you. Good luck to you very much. Do watch the videos, because there's loads of videos on results day, university, being exasperated, you know, and all sorts of things. In touch. And, you know, it's just, I'm just very excited, basically. So see you in the next academic year, and just generally in the future to come. Okay, bye!